So you want hair anisotropic, right? Like the hair shine that goes on top of their head. Well, in cycles, this could be easily arranged. You can go into shading and you can just slide up the anisotropic meter right here, right? Now, I like cycles and it gives me realistic results, which that's what I aim for all the time, but I don't use it because it takes like 600 years to render one picture. So we use EEVEE around here. EEVEE is good. I like it, right? It loads way faster than cycle. But if we bump up the anisotropic setting, huh? Wait, where is it at? I don't see it. Well, unfortunately, EEVEE doesn't support that. So we have a workaround. Now, prerequisites. You need a principal BSDF shader. Don't worry about the group, but you just need this right here. And this thing, or it just won't work. This thing up here, this is a PMX model. Like, for example, if you don't mess with anything, let me load this up. If you don't mess with anything, this is what it loads up with. Like, for example, I didn't mess with the face, so let's just click on it, and that's what you get. So that's what that is. You don't really need all this. This could just be the texture. But if you don't have a texture, that's okay. You only need these two things right here. So back to subject at hand, let's make it. So what we're gonna need, right, is Shift A, tangent. The tangent node. Then we need the layer weight. What layer weight node? Connect this tangent to the normal. Normal, yeah. Turn this blend to 0.05. Yeah. Then you need a color ramp. Color ramp. Plug the Fresnel to this part right here, if I even can. Then, oops. Last but definitely not least, you need the mix shader node. Not mix shader, mix RGB. Oh, my bad. Plug in the color to this thing right here. If you have a texture up here, plug this into color 1. Yes, it absolutely does matter which color node you plug in. Plug the color into the base color for the principal BSDF shader. Turn this mix one to add. There we go, we got it. But here's a problem here. Now, if you're the world's luckiest man, then you should be done already. But since I'm not, there's something that we need to do. So, go to UV editing. Select all. Right? And select all of this right here. Now go on to UV maps and add a new UV map. You can call this anisotropy if you want. You can go on to do that. Make sure this is selected. Go over to the UV mapping, press the R key, and press 90. If I even can. There you go. You might need to turn it a different way, but yeah. Go back to shading. Click this direction thing, go to UV map. and then select the anisotropic UV. And here we are. Now we have our beautiful anisotropy. You can adjust these fangs right here. And you can even change the color if you like. Make it match a little bit more. And here we are. We have anisotropy. So here's a little bonus content for you right here. We're gonna make the hair strands. So press Shift A and get the bump mode. Plug this in, plug the normal into the normal. Right? Then get the noise texture node. Plug color in to height. Have the strength be 0.237. Right? Get the texture mapping node. Or texture coordinate, rather. Texture coordinate node. And then get the mapping node. Yeah. Plug the vector into the vector. Plug the UV into this vector node right here. Let it load for a bit. And then go down here. And depending on if you need it to like rotate or not, rotate one of these values right here. So now we have hair. Thanks for watching all the way. And I'll be seeing you later. We're on stop!